Hello, Internet. Welcome back to a new Let's Play of yours truly, Pikewerfer, the testament of Sherlock Holmes. Once again, I dare to venture into the Victorian back alleys of London, playing my alias, the good old Sherlock Holmes. And let us hope, sincerely hope, that this time it does not lead us to New Orleans. Because this game is made by Frogware, as you can see over there. So, alright. I played for 2 minutes to see if the game is okay and doesn't break or crash. It doesn't, so here we go. Brand new. Let's see if they improved anything. This is newer than the last game I played, so let's just hope that not only the moon shines on us tonight. Alright. Here we go. Uh-oh. That sounds like New Orleans. Ooh. Focus home interactive. They were also responsible in part for Blood Bowl 1. Oh. Booyah! Booyah? Okay. Attic?
Yeehaw!
In America, obviously. Yeehaw? Two gals. Wonderful hat. Put it on, milady.
La la la. Ow! Ah! What's this?
Oh,
No!
a Watson and Holmes puppet theater?
La la la.
Look, that's Watson. And over there is Holmes. And that's Baker Street. That's very well done. Though I dare say, the graphics, the design is very uniquely Frogware's.
Ah!
God, what a clumsy kid.
Ooh.
Ooh, something hidden in the doll.
Oh, look! It's a book! Maybe it's a book about pirates with a treasure map. No, I don't think so. I wish that I had seen through all your lies. Oh, start from the beginning, not the middle.
Well, they sound
And
like...
so I decided to pick up my pen to relate the most disturbing episode of my life thus far.
It all began early one morning in 1898, when Sherlock Holmes invited me to accompany him on a visit to the Marquis of Conyngham.
Well... Alright. 1898.
Watson, my dear fellow, we can now go and inform the Marquis that we have found the Samoan necklace, and very much faster than Inspector Baines, too, which pleases me.
Have you really solved the theft, Holmes? And so quickly?
I have indeed, Watson, and believe me, it was completely unnecessary to spread out all over London, as our friend Baines thought was best. He likes to boast that his methods are equal to mine, but once again the outcome has contradicted him.
After all these years of accompanying you upon your investigations, I thought that by now I should be reasonably capable of following your train of thought.
You're never
But
are.
in this particular case, I must admit that I don't understand anything at all.
Of course.
Ah, you see, But you do not observe, Watson.
Classic
There
line.
lies the difference. It is a matter of course.
A matter of course, in the middle of the night, when everyone is fast asleep, the service bell within that room rings out and alerts the servants. They dress quickly and come running. But the door is locked and there is a strong smell of burning from within. A few seconds later, the master of the house himself, the robbed Marchioness's husband, the Marquis of Conyngham, arrives and unlocks the door using the sole key. A fire has started inside the room, but they have managed to arrive in time to put it out. It is at that moment that the Marquis realizes that the famous Samoan necklace, which had been safe within its glass cabinet only a few hours earlier, has now disappeared.
In order to explain, let us confirm my theory before the arrival of Inspector Baines.
Ah, tutorial. I control Sherlock Holmes. You can thank the gods that I am not Professor Moriarty, my dear. Tutorial. Let's see what they improved, because, like I said, this is a newer game. So I hope they changed a few things to the better. In comparison to the last game I played. Alright. To walk in the desired direction, use WASD. Well, that's quite normal. Every PC player or Mac player uses these buttons. But first of all, you know my methods, dear viewers. So, from what I've heard, I conclude the following. There was this theft last night. They called in Inspector Baines, who has gone on a wild goose hunt all over London, probably hunting down all the fences known to Scotland Yard in order to find this stolen necklace. The owner of the house called in Sherlock Holmes, which basically, by 1898, is somewhat mandatory, because if you don't call in Sherlock Holmes, you raise suspicion of not wanting the crime to be solved. So he called him in, Sherlock Holmes, took a look at all the clues in the room, and now knows where the stolen item is. So I conclude that the tutorial will be to run around in the room, learning how to control Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Alright. Look at the broken showcase and click on it. Showcase is over there. Okay. Oh. Look at the broken showcase and click on it. Okay, good. Alright.
This window was cut with a diamond. A clean, discreet piece of work. This is where the necklace was.
See how tiny the hole is, and not one fingerprint upon the window.
Okay. So if the hole is tiny and there's no fingerprint, two possibilities. Possibility number one, the thief has a very small hand and wore gloves. Or possibility number two, he had a key to the case and the hole is a ruse. Alright. I know. I theorize, which I shouldn't do until I've examined all the data, but in that instance, Holmes and I differ. I like to theorize and build up my theory and adapt it to the facts. Never adapt the facts to the theory, of course. Okay, after a clue is examined, the icon will turn green, which it has. Please move Sherlock Holmes near the left window. You should see two clue icons simultaneously. the window. This one? Ah yeah, the one with the cut that's not complete. To enter examination mode with multi-zone press, you can switch cursor between items by using look at both clues now. Right? No, that one first, please.
A mark undoubtedly made by a diamond. Someone tried to cut the glass, but he was interrupted.
Therefore, the thief tried to escape through the window, but he was interrupted.
How did he get in? I mean, if he cut from the inside and did not finish, then basically that means he did not enter via the window, but through the house. And then tried to get out of the window. Why not go back the way he came in? Because he accidentally rang the bell and therefore thought he would run into servants, of course. So he tried to get out of here, but why not do it? Why did he stop then? Okay. Oh, no. This one, right.
All the windows are locked. They've not been forced.
Okay. So, he did not leave via the windows. That's exceedingly strange. So, from what we know, somebody broke in, entered the house. Point of entry seems to be unknown. He got into this room, which is strange because the sole key belongs to the owner of the house, and he had it because he used it to unlock the door. Now, which means that the door hadn't been forced. It was closed and locked, and the lock was intact. So either the person entered was a good lockpick. Throw suspicion on the Marquis, of course. Alright, let's not think too much. Let's go and check the clues first. Go to the chimney, you'll see the hand icon on the magnifying glass. Take it by clicking on it. Magnifying? Oh, there. You can open your inventory by clicking the right mouse button. While playing, you can always activate any of your items from your inventory by rolling the central wheel of your mouse. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Like it. Okay, this is well known. Okay, near the piano, some music scores are on the floor. You can activate an item by selecting it in your inventory or directly in the game by scrolling the central wheel of your mouse. Use the magnifying glass on the scores near the piano. Alright.
Let us examine the crumpled scores that have fallen off the piano.
Ah. Place? Oh no. Okay. Inspect.
Nothing of interest here.
They're extremely dirty. Oh. Is that a hand?
These sooty prints were left by a tiny hand.
I don't understand why these music scores are covered with soot.
Press R or middle mouse button to switch to first person mode. Excellent. Use wizard or keep left mouse button pressed to move your character. Keep pressing L shift will make your character run. Press R to switch to point and click mode. Tiny hands, which would correspond very neatly to the tiny hole. So a child or a very small, delicate person. Possibly a woman. They tend to have smaller hands than men. Or a midget. How did they get here? That's a good question. Well, so a fire started. Why did it? I mean, there's loads of footprints here. Looks like the fire was here, like in front of the fireplace. Right above the bell pull. Why are they over there? That's a good question. I just thought maybe the person grabbed them and used them to further incinerate, or even to start the fire. And there was a decided draft down the chimney and they were blown back. But they're lying right next to the piano. That doesn't make any sense. They would have to be all over the place in order for that theory to work, so that cannot be correct. Another possibility would of course be the thief started a fire and then looked for some more paper. He ran over there without leaving any footprints? Although he was messing with the suit and fire? And notice, by the way, that there are no footprints whatsoever on the carpet. So I guess all of these footprints were made by someone who values this carpet very highly. Which of course would put even more suspicion on the Marquis himself. He has the key to the room. Maybe he just came in here, stole the necklace, made the hole over there, started the fire, started this, but stopped doing it, maybe because he saw something moving down there and thought, oh, nobody should see me. Then he pulled the bell, snuck out as fast as possible, closed the door, locked it, ran away, waited for the servants to arrive and bang against the door, and then came running with the key and acted very surprised. But why are they covered with soot? And not the carpet. No idea, but ladies and gentlemen, we'll find out in the next episode. I'll try to keep these a little shorter. I know I always try 15 minutes. I never make it. I usually go for, like, sometimes it's 15. Sometimes it's only 12, but usually it's somewhere between 20 and 30, sometimes even 40. And I really want to try to keep these at 20 minutes. So alright, I think that was 20 minutes, so Pike is signing off. I'll see you again in the next episode.